Look at the today's special, you guys. A tender, juicy, top of the line, Black Angus prime rib. Look at the marbling on that. It is so flavorful, and it has the right fat percentage because you want just that little pocket of fat to give it that beautiful flavor. You're getting a 4-pound prime rib choice. That's one option, and I can't wait to dig in. I save my appetite for this. Or you can get a 4-pound Carver ham. It is so rare to be able to find a 4-pound ham. The bone is not in it, and you just can't find this in the grocery store. Beautiful. We'll show you the slices on this where you basically can feed up to 20 people with this 4-pound ham. Now you can choose either, or you can get the combo where you get one of each. So let me go over the pricing for you because it's an incredible value as we see the wonderful Scudo and Son plating this up. That is TJ Verano that I'll go to in just a moment. This is all in honor of a family tradition to make it convenient for you. If you would like to get home, let's start with the ham. This Carver ham is $69.95 for 4 pounds, 24% off of the market price here, okay? It's 3 flex, so you're going to get this home for $23 and some change. And you can also choose your delivery. So if you'd like to choose to order now or for a future date, you have that option as well. And so $327 is our future date. Let me also show you this tender, juicy prime rib that is Black Angus. It doesn't get any better than this. And you all know the price of meat has skyrocketed because of the pandemic and everything that's going on. It costs more, right? So if you get the 4-pound of prime rib, it's $129.95, and it also is just an affordable value when you look at market price. Now, if you get the combo together, you are saving 34% off. So I want you to get this home for Easter, for Mother's Day, for that special graduation. But without further ado, let's meet our other star attraction because this prime rib is competing with you. TJ Verano,
thank you so much for having me.
Welcome to the show.
So great seeing you.
Well, it's so great to see you and to keep your father's tradition alive, hence Scudo and Son.
That's right.
And here are pictures here, a deep, deep, rich Italian heritage. And tell me about the love of cooking that he created for you.
So exactly like you're seeing there, you know, my dad, growing up in the kitchen with my dad and really just creating all those memories that I pass along to my little girls there that you can see in the video. My 2 girls at home, Rosie and Scarlett, those are my 2 little sous chefs in the kitchen with me. And they love helping me cook. But what I really wanted to bring to you, Debbie, was the fact that Scudo and Son, what that means to me is it means convenience and ease, because as much as my dad made these great memories in the kitchen with me, he spent too much time in the kitchen and not enough time around the kitchen table.
That's a good
I want to get everybody back around the kitchen table.
Well, what I love about this, you go anywhere and you get a slice of prime rib, and you would be slaving over it, right? We're going to show you how to cook this, but it's very important for you to know, if you go out right now, just price it. Your favorite steakhouse, 10-ounce, you know, Black Angus prime rib, you're looking at $65 just for that. And we're not talking about the sides that you then add at the steakhouse. We're saying to you for $129.95, which would only serve 2 people if you went to the restaurant, this is going to serve, look at all the prime rib that you get. Talk about the servings here, 8 to 10 people easily. 8
to 10 generous slices like we just talked about. I did cut you some off there.
Thank you.
Delicious. Yeah.
This is so good and so tender.
Yeah.
And it'll make you want to slap your mama, y'all, but don't you do it. Don't you do it.
It's tender because we start with that premium ingredient. We start with that Black Angus beef. Only so many qualify as Black Angus beef throughout the world. And that's why we wanted to bring it to HSN. Because honestly, Debbie, we've had these partnerships with the farmers. The farmers have now become part of our family.
Sure.
And so we wanted to bring these partnerships and source out these great ingredients, like you said. 8 to 10 slices of this beautiful prime rib. It's a showstopper. This is the thing you usually see at the end of a buffet line.
Absolutely.
It's a chef, nice white coat, nice and clean.
I mean, you basically become the master chef. And cut me another piece, honey.
I will. I got you.
You become the master chef. And you decide if you want this rare, medium well, depending upon your family. But you are only spending $43 to get this shipped to you. So let's talk about that. So your ship dates, you have a couple of choices with the ship dates, either March 13th or March 27th. But what you'll love about about this. $43 to get home Black Angus prime rib. You have a meal ready for you when somebody graduated, Easter, Mother's Day. Maybe somebody's in the military and there's a big, Sunday gathering coming home. I remember going to my grandmama's house, and we always had Sunday dinner, and it was always special. I want you to see how this is packaged. So $43 to get home the aged prime. I'm a big prime rib. Ooh, I'm a specialist. This is good stuff. Go ahead, TJ.
So this is how it's going to come to you, Debbie. Just like you said, you're going to get this just packaged like this. And what we didn't talk about was these 2 3.5-ounce Epicurean butters that it's going to come with. The 4-pound prime rib. It's going to come to you frozen. Blast frozen, individually vacuum packed. So it's going to lock in all that freshness. You're going to throw it in your freezer, and it's good for up to a year. So small family, like right now I'm going to be preparing Easter for my girls and I at home. We're going to do the prime rib for Easter. And we're going to take the ham and we're going to do that for Mother's Day because it's my girl's favorite.
Because you can do the combo. So I hope you do the combo because then you get the variety so that if you do have a big family gathering, 8 to 10 people, you can do the combo, get the ham home. You're 4 pounds. It's going to come with a beautiful glaze. And you're going to get home that aged, 28-day aged Black Angus prime rib. If you get the combo, that's $169.95, but only $56 and change on any credit card to get it home. And what I say is it shouldn't be inconvenient for you to cook and show love to your family because that's how we express our love, is cooking. This is so convenient to be able to get this shipped to your door. And I want you to understand, we have a money-back guarantee. So if you get the ham home or you get the wonderfully aged, tender, juicy prime rib, and for some reason you don't like it, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I want you to get this home. If you're not one to go out to a restaurant and want to spend $200 plus for just 2 people eating, let alone if you tried to feed 4.
And you know what's great, Debbie, is the fact that we're able to bring this to HSN. If you were to buy this in the restaurant for those ribeye steaks, they're not going to put a price tag next to it.
It's going to be
market price. Market price.
That's right.
Market price, which means you're really taking your a guess at what you're going to have to pay for something like this. I wanted to show you the carving ham.
Oh, with that glaze.
Because this is a rare find. You're not going to walk into a grocery store and find something like this. If you find a nice ham in the grocery store, it's usually going to come with that large bone. And I'm not a chef, like you said. We're not professionals here.
Right. We just have a love for good food.
Yeah, exactly. So I want you to pay attention to this.
Oh, I got my plate ready, TJ.
I'm gonna cut this and then I'm gonna cut some more for you. But what I want to show you is there is literally no fat. No fat. And you're gonna eat this whole ham. So when you're getting a 4-pound ham like this, you're gonna be able to eat this whole thing end to end. When you go to the grocery store and you pick up that bone-in ham, that you're gonna have to take and figure out how to debone a ham.
Who's gonna do all that?
You're paying for half of it is gonna be that bone, right?
I like that glaze.
The glaze is amazing.
It's not too sweet, but just the right amount of sweetness that you need. And this is juicy and tender, and it's not there's no grizzle. There's no, fat. And this is very rare. I want you to know this is a Carver ham. A lot of you go and you stand in that long line for, we'll just say, who do you call your honey? The boo, the boo ham. You stand in that long line for the boo ham. And it's spiral. So you get the fat and you get the gristle. And it's convenient because it's all sliced for you, but this has no bone, so it doesn't have all that fat. It doesn't have all that grizzle. And you get the glaze. Describe this glaze. It's just the right amount of sweetness. It seals the deal.
And this is how we get this. This is how we get this ham so caramelized. Right. So we are going to glaze this ham as we serve it. And the reason why we're doing that, I want to cut a few slices, and then I want to serve them.
This is so
I want to glaze as I serve. I don't want to just cut this whole ham and just pack it away. You're going to have leftovers, right? Because look at what you get here.
Look, I want you to look at this shot for $23. That's all you're spending on any credit card. I want you to call us right now. Go to hsn.com because this is the final presentation. We have no more presentations. This is your final chance to be able to feed. I mean, we're talking, what, 14 people can eat off of this. Because that's not the only thing they're going to eat at the table. And so all of this for $23 and some change on any credit card, PayPal. Go to hsn.com and place your order and just decide if you want to get this by March the 13th or March the 27th. Now, I would get the combo. It is $23 to get home the Carver ham, which you cannot find in the grocery store. It's just too rare. And here's how it's packaged beautifully.
We have the glaze ready for you to go. You're just going to add 2 teaspoons of water to this, stir it up. and this is the end result here.
Look
you
at
can
that.
See.
Delicious. I want you to see this glaze. You know how much time it would take to make your own?
Absolutely.
Look at how beautiful this is.
And you know what's great about the ham too? Smoked. It's already pre-smoked over Applewood for 12 hours. So we taking the 12-hour prep work out of it, 12-hour plus, because you're gonna come up with the glaze, and you're gonna have to try to figure out how to prepare this ham. We've already done the hard work.
Can you put some on my plate, and I'm gonna put some more glaze? I'm gonna put it, I'll get it for you, chef. I got it for you. I got a nice little, I got a couple of pieces coming. So you guys, and Rochelle, you're over there. Come back and try some food. I'm just gonna put a little bit of glaze on here for Rochelle.
Just a little tiny.
Just a little bit. I just want you to see how beautiful this is. When you have somebody graduating in the family, and rather than go and wait for 2 hours at a restaurant for subpar food, and you're gonna spend several $100s with a big family, and it's just gonna be okay. Trust me, I used to be a waitress. I won't say the name of the restaurant. It was just okay. But people would come for graduation and they'd spend several $100s, and you don't get your money's worth. So $23 to get home this, and TJ, meet Michelle.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Meet TJ. Okay.
Elbow bump since you're doing food here.
I gotta get
taste it.
Because you're a foodie.
Let me know how it is.
Oh my
God.
That is so good.
Oh,
you gotta cut me another piece. You gotta cut me another piece.
All right, I got you.
Wow.
Here we go. Let me cut it from over here. Let me get you a fresh one.
We'll get you one to go. We'll get your plate to go. You know what?
Little doggy bag. We'll get you
little doggy bag. I have another plate here. Let's just serve Rochelle up a plate. She's coming up later.
Oh, yeah. Here, I got. That is, my husband's in the green room. He's gonna want to try this.
There you go.
Yes,
this
you
is
guys.
so
this is good stuff. It's tender. And for those of you who want a ham that doesn't have all that fat on there.
So good.
Go ahead and go ahead. That's all you're taking your husband, girl?
Oh, no, I'm gonna come back. I'm coming back.
Got some slices here. Here you go.
He's watching. I'll probably see him coming around this corner in a minute.
I don't know how big you are.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go, girl. Okay,
Thank
Rochelle.
you.
We'll see you in a little bit
delicious.
in the hour. You know, this is about entertaining. This is about family and that labor of love. But you're not going to have to put in all the hard work. And I think that's what you're saying.
Convenience.
Your dad, bless your dad's heart in heaven, Mr. Scudo.
Yes.
He would labor over this. I want you all day. So how long does it take to cook the ham, to cook the prime rib?
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk you over. Let's walk over here because this is our prime rib and we have it all set and ready to go for us, okay? So this is how you're gonna receive this. You're gonna get it out of the wrapper.
Okay.
Let it come to room temperature.
You see that?
You're gonna heat your oven to 475 degrees.
Got it.
Okay. I use a little bit of red wine. It's
Okay.
the Italian in me, right? So I'm gonna do a little bit of red wine. And I learned this trick when the first time I set off the smoke detectors in my house. I realized you have to have a little bit of water or a little bit of bone broth.
A little bit of wetness somewhere, yeah.
So then I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it into my oven that's preheated.
Absolutely.
At 475 degrees.
And you can put it, somehow some butter is missing, but you can put as much butter on here as you want.
Yep. I'm glad you mentioned that, Debbie, because
go ahead and
this is my girl's favorite part.
Yes. And this is included.
Yep. I tell my girls at home, Rosie and Scarlett, I say, girls, we have to get to work, and it's just like icing a cake.
Yes.
Just like icing a cake.
Explain what that is, garlic?
Yeah, this is a garlic herb roasted butter. Okay, you're gonna get 2 of those.
Right.
With it, and I want you to just take it, spread it across that whole thing.
Yes, I saw
before you go to your oven with it.
Sure.
Once it's all done like that, and you have it ready to go, you have your icing on there, 475 degrees in the oven for a half hour.
For a half hour.
Okay, a half hour. What I want you to do after that half hour, you're gonna have to keep this door hanger on here.
Sure.
So we're throwing this in the box too.
Gotcha.
Okay, this is gonna come in the box.
Okay.
And we have a little pan sauce recipe on the back.
I love that.
Yeah. So we're gonna have this on here because we don't want anybody touching the oven.
Right.
We're gonna turn the oven off.
Because you need it to rest.
We need it to rest for 2 hours.
See how you can go wash your clothes, do the dishes.
So that's why I wanted to make it convenient. My father would be in the kitchen for all those hours.
Right.
Now I can pop it in the oven. I can kill the oven for 2 hours.
Okay.
I can go sit down and have a glass of wine.
Absolutely. Are you going to take it out of there?
Yeah. So I'm going to take it out.
So you can go have your glass of wine.
Yep.
Listen, I think it's worth getting the combo home because you are only spending $56 today to get home a beautiful Black Angus 28-day aged prime rib. It would 10 ounces at a restaurant, $65 at least. That's on the low end, and you don't even have your veggies yet. So this is worth it to spend the $56 to get home the prime rib, and it's 4 pounds, and the Carver ham, 4 pounds, and you have a 1-year shelf life. So you may take the prime rib out for, let's just say Easter or Mother's Day, and then you may save the Carver ham. If you want, you can save it for another holiday. I think that's genius.
Yeah, and that's what we're planning on doing at home. I know my wife, she's gonna want the ham for Mother's Day. The ham is hers, but for Easter coming up, the prime rib, that's all me. So we're gonna prepare this for Easter. And
okay, absolutely.
This is, you know, my girls love both, starting to really get into those proteins, and really that's the great part about them coming frozen.
Sure.
And this is what I love about it. And look at this. This one just came out of the oven. Look at the front of that.
I mean, perfect. Do you see how beautiful, juicy, melts in your mouth? I'm talking perfection. So if you want it to be tender, because it has just that small little fat pocket, it has just the right amount of fat ratio. You don't want prime rib and you go and, you know, a lot of people go for Easter, you go to these buffets. I've been to one. They want $100 per person. You stand in a line, and you may not want to do all that, and you're getting a fatty piece of prime rib, and it's not black Angus. It's not 28-day age. So I want you to look like the master chef that you are with the Scudo and Son 4-pound Carver ham or 4-pound black Angus prime rib, or the combination. Remember, it's only $23 to get home the ham and some change. It's only $43 to get home this juicy, tender, succulent prime rib that a lot of places you go, they're gonna tell you it's market price. And I know when I used to go out to eat, especially you're trying to take a family, my dad would tell me, don't look at anything that says market price. We're not doing that. So this allows you to have, you know, to me, this is 5-star restaurant quality. And if you get the combo, you're only spending $56, so go for it. Because you have your roasted vegetables there, you can have a salad with this. It's absolutely divine, it's delicious.
Yeah, it is, it really is. This is my favorite roast to prepare for a holiday.
Absolutely.
Because I love the ribeye, that's where this comes from. The ribeye steak that you're getting at the restaurant, that high quality restaurant. This is the roast that you're getting that ribeye from. It's my favorite, and I really love it because of the tenderness, the texture, a little bit of that crust that's on the outside.
It's divine, and you can eat it with a salad. Let's put a slice there. I'm gonna show you all the ways, you know, protein that is low in fat, when you don't have all the extra fat, that's what you want. You want that protein source, and either you're getting it through this beautiful 28-day age process. When you talk about how expensive meat is out there, do you want to spend for a 10-ounce just one slice at a restaurant, $65, when we can get a 4-pounder home for you, where it not only is, you know, 2 people that it's serving for $129, but you're serving up to 8 to 10 people. So you do the math on that, and you know all day long, it's always better to cook at home. So what we're offering for you is the first time ever that we have the Scudo and Son Today's Special. We're very honored to have this here today. It's going to come with the wonderful herbed garlic butter for the prime rib, and for the ham, you're going to get that beautiful glaze. So we basically take all the guesswork out for you. All the guesswork and all the hard work is done. All the hard work's done for you, Debbie. Oh my goodness. So you did a fabulous job, TJ. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Oh, absolutely. So your dad is smiling down from heaven. You did a great job. It means a lot. Absolutely. You guys, it's absolutely delicious. It's scrumptious. And what goes with that beautiful ham that has no bone, by the way, very rare to find. You cannot find a Carver ham out there. You cannot, with all the fat and grizzle removed. So I want you to get something rare and special. And what goes with it? Oh my goodness, the top shelf 20 count. Do you see how big? And I just have to pick up one.